My friend Pierre Rushing was convicted of murder in 2011. No physical evidence. The murder is on video. He has an alibi. It was one witness. The reason why he was convicted is because the one witness said he saw him, he knew him in the hood, and he's the one who did it. That one witness has now, 15 years later, this is the first time this is not the first time. This is not the first time he was in court giving a statement saying that he lied on the stand. He did it before, maybe 6 years ago, when he first started to say, all right, I was fucking lying. I'm sorry, I was on a lot of drugs. The police told me to lie. The fucking police told him to lie. The first time he did the deposition where he was like, no, it wasn't a deposition. He wrote a, what's the word for that when you write maybe it is a deposition. Start with a D, pause. Start with a D. Where basically he wrote a statement saying, nigga, I was lying, right? The first time he did that, the judge brought him into the courtroom. Pierre was trying to appeal it. So the judge brought the witness into the courtroom and said, so you saying you was lying about witnessing the murder or whatever? Or you were lying about saying he did it? I'm trying to find a part, right? And he said, yeah, I was lying. It wasn't him. He wasn't even there, right? And the judge said, listen to this shit. The judge said, well, then who did do it? And he was like, well, I heard who did it. I know who did it, but I don't want to say who did it because that nigga's a killer. So I don't want to say it right here because that nigga might come kill me, right? And do you know that judge said, well, if you can't tell us who killed him, then how can I believe in? No, this is what she said. If you can't tell us who the killer is, then you're not being fully open and honest with us. So since you're not being fully open and honest with us, I'm throwing out everything that you said, including you saying you lied on the stand. That was like 5 years ago. So he still had to go to jail and go through the process, right? Then he got a better lawyer. Hold on. See, you see this? During cross-examination. Okay, Green. This is the witness nigga. Green's account this week was different. Under questioning, he said Rushing was not the person he saw, and he had told police it was Rushing because officers indicated they already believed Rushing was involved. What the fuck? Excuse me? This story should be much bigger than it is. This black man was 22 years old. Officers indicated they already believed he was involved, went and found a fucking crackhead to say on the stand that he witnessed with his own eyes, saw Pierre murder somebody. There was no other evidence that pointed to Pierre but that. He has an alibi. What an alibi witness. The video is, the murder is on video. The person on video don't look shit like him and is much bigger than he is. You know what they said in court? You know how they do? They wear a bunch of hoodies. They put a bunch of hoodies on top of themselves so you could be a small stature and make yourself look bigger in a video. And from that testimony and no other evidence, they was able to give this nigga 55 years. Right? He just has the heart to continue to fight. when the witness, that only little bit of fucking evidence that you have, this witness, this drug, the nigga said he was on a drug binge during the time. That was said. So a drug fueled fucking witness, right, was enough evidence for a black man with an alibi witness who was not on fucking drugs, right? That was enough for them to get that nigga 55 years, right? And then when that same witness came back and said, okay, I lied, I was on motherfucking drugs. The police told me to say it was him. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. I'm so sorry. I made it up. They said, we don't know if we believe you, nigga. What? Wait, what? So you believed him so